Hi, how are you guys today?
Hello.
Hey, we're good. How are you?
Very good. I'm enjoying your background. That's amazing.
I know, isn't it so beautiful? It really did look like that too.
Truly.
Yeah.
Truly.
That's amazing. Living your best royal life, I guess.
Yeah,
I mean,
right?
she is. Literally, like, the costumes, she's walking around in, like, what is Valentino and stuff like this, and we and the Dampiers are wearing, like, school uniforms. So jealous.
That's so amazing. I was wondering if we could start then by talking a little bit about your characters, starting with you, Daniela. And
Yeah, well, it's so funny you bring up like the whole Valentino dress. I mean, like having this whole experience with Lissa has been so interesting, especially because obviously before we got to set, I read the books and I had my idea of who Lissa was, but it's so different when you actually get there and you see everything. And I feel like the wardrobe actually was a huge insight to who Lissa was.
Definitely.
Because because when we got there, like I remember Sonia Grande, she was the head of costume and she did such an amazing job. I mean, she created so many looks of her from scratch.
Yeah.
And the uniforms, I mean, it's so
she found
thought
amazing
out.
pieces as well. Like,
and she would be like, no, this doesn't look intelligent enough. This doesn't look like
except in Spanish.
Yeah.
So only she could understand.
And it was like so interesting because it really gave me the insight of like, oh, this character isn't just this like princess that is just like privileged and doesn't know anything. It's like, no, she's actually really sharp and smart and thoughtful, and it helped me with everything that would become Lissa throughout the season.
Definitely. And I think the aesthetics and the costumes are also representative and indicative of like the class structure and the difference between different kinds of vampires and the richer and the poorer and stuff like that. So Sonia created an amazing contrast. And at first we saw them and was like, what? And then as soon as everyone was dressed in the costumes, we were like, amazing, incredible.
She had the vision.
She had the vision.
That's amazing. Was there any that you kind of wanted to take with you? It's like, that outfit is now mine. I own it.
Oh my God. I mean, I remember there was a time where literally the director and I and the writers, like we were just sitting there trying to justify why would Lissa change 3 times, because the outfits were that good. But I was like, no, we need to use this. Like we have to use this somewhere. Like maybe she needs to change because this is not. In the end, we didn't end up using it, unfortunately. But oh my God, she had so many outfits. Her funeral outfit was one of my favorites.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it was so beautiful.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I really enjoy like the friendship of the two characters, because I love the book. So that intrinsic female friendship kind of thing. How was it to sink your teeth into that, Sisi?
It was fantastic. It was fantastic. And Danny and I have great chemistry, and like it just, when we're on set together and we're doing our scenes, it's just kind of like back and forth, and the energy is really there. And I know that I and you really like appreciate that. Basically with the girls, it's also a love story. When you have like you're in love with your friend and it's platonic, but you are in love with them. I think that's the kind of bond that the girls share. And then throughout the series, more stuff happens and the bond just gets stronger and stronger and stronger. And it's beautiful to see female friendship, like genuine female friendship. Like, yeah, definitely passing the Bechdel test.
Yeah, definitely. And I feel like female friendships in our lives as well play such a huge role of what it is to be a woman and what it
absolutely
exactly. And so it's like to tell a story like that of Rose and Lissa that genuinely share a bond, and then a literal bond, but that share this connection where it's like there is this unconditional love beyond a relationship love. It's just it's something so unique. Exactly. And I feel that way in my personal life with my friends. Like this is such a unique relationship.
Partners come and go, but your best friends are forever.
Yeah, they
so much more important. So much more important.
Truly.
You could argue.
Yeah. Men like to pit us against each other, but female friends.
Thank you.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for talking with me today. It's been an absolute pleasure. I can't wait for everyone to see this show and enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching Hey You Guys. Hey You Guys, huh?
Hey You Guys.
Is that from the Goonies?
It is indeed, yes.
Nice.
Hey